Sima ne namu fremu musa no enya da no kuribia ewo mu.
Na China omane musini Samra Yekase wakwa ko hu ye mampanya abedi ekira ye no Professor Jane Nana Opoku Agyeman edi abasobotronko akwama no.
Nyamesompa ene se obehwe nyanka awisia ene ekunafo ni saye sunti sehwe sayira no hene ekunafo wona asase so wakwa wona doye.
Na krata bi efri Ghana Armed Forces abomutremu se audio bi apie monten kansen bia form ho no enyo no kra yedi mu nsem ebesom.
Woye ni nsem ye betodwa ewo premto breka sebu yi eso na sene efiri nra ye yede ma mo no nsem bi etodwa afini mu nyina nia emu ohwam na editie yasa koyechi na yakenkan ye yakaka ye ho endo ebowru opepon bo so me January mu ogefo February remu obenim ye remu ena oforiso April so ne remu na ene ye bebo awura ye ho mobo so me June na yasa bo awura kotonima bo so me memu na ensem bi etodwa nia editie no yasa bo akiri na yakaka ye ho kasebo mu aseda.
Yede kwama MTN 4G Plus was so pe internet connectivity edwane padia enye na eye MTN 4G Plus na wasan so table net no Michelle aya no apebi na wodi edi udwuma.
Akan for me Sadat Mohammed Mene
Abna Beye nyano
afi nsem no munchire mu enie ene na mabe fontentan social media so a e kire say ND Samonyo Koni Mpedifo Efrase a woje krata na appointment ede efri ND Samonyo Koni Mpedifo nchen awa bato mpeso ahodo so na wo kina bi ne Nyankopon ya adom na enka ne Ghana mampeni ro John Dramani Mahama Ghana fo asese ne so biebe ni si ade so a saafo ampenifo asaka o appointment letters nyina ne ahwe so na ya momu edibre na eno na titena ni de ma ND Samonyo Kono ewon kran Owura Emmanuel ni Ashimo wo de krata pie motisa ye kire mu sei ensema ne nam social media ahodo so ena nsem a manfo bi kika se anamontu a ND Samonyo Koni tuo ni no o chem se nya ade anokure bia wo mu na wo mo krampo mo ye ND Samonyo Koni mpenfo won kramantam mu no enya de o mate bibia saa e de fru atana ekese mu nchen enti aba ne sen obi o wo achichichi beka se atana ekese mu mpenfo am mo krata se won sha se na wonya appointment a wo kina bi de be masafo ni de bre o panyini kirem se obi bia sanse bibia beto abobra no bo tugu esan se enya de anokure bia wo mu o se se ne Ghana fo ni mi no Owura John Dramani Mahama o de na ni so di hunu se Nyankopon ya adom ne ye de ni si ade so a enefo wo ha ene aduonu 120 days dikan no o wo hyehye bako edu 10 policies bi so mani so a ene no mbehwe hunu so mbetu hu anamon na o matumi atu ni so yie na abo na gidi a Ghana nya wo ND Samonyo Koni mu no etimi nyini na eye kese eno ne ND Samonyo Koni ni so di hunu enti enye ne kreda se ND sifo Efrase a wo jeje krata di afri nipa bi nchen wo chena o pese o momu dibire anase appointment krata afri ND Samonyo Koni watena ye wo enkran abeka yensa opanyina ne nsa hyase ene titena ni Owura Imaroni Ashimo
Yeto yensem no so dia na China omanemu senior wo yemanyimu His Excellency Tondefa wode abasobosronko akwa ma yemampanyi abedi ekira yeyi no Professor Jane Nana Opoku Agyeman we eya bro ko ne nchen srahwe ena wo kire mu se die waba beye Ghana mampanyi abedi ekira wo ye oba odi kan kura de obebo na baso wa ya de na opese ayonkofa eda oman Ghana ne China ntem no emuye dru eye krabehwe se de be ye betimi aboa ma aman mienu Ghana ne China ye nyina yetimi nya mu mfaso enti wo kiremu a se brano na hu behia so mu behia no matoato adwen afa kwan yon betimi atoto eniema yie wo kiremu se abra no ye soafo ane wo hwe enwumesua so no edo so obo ne humoden yie panto mu oni mu gidie se ba wa bai de obetoto eniema yie enti China aye krado so mo ne NDC aban a ebe adwuma.
Congratulations to make Ghanaian women very proud. Yeah. You visited China, I know, in 2016 as the first Minister for Education to visit China. And so we thank you a lot for your contribution. Of course, I also noticed that not only we are cooperating in higher learning institutions, we also supporting each other, especially for the vocational training. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Any His Excellency Tondefa wono ne ye oman China anemu senior owo yemanyi emu nenu achina Professor Jane Nana Opoku Agyeman so ede na ase stronko ekoma no a wotrem se ye ne de pa se waba na ne nase ede abasobo stronko ambra no se Ghana so aye krado se ayonkofa ede omo ne China ntem no ombehye mukina.
Definitely we will continue to cooperate with with China as we have in the past and ensure that our relationship turns out to be absolute in the sense of what the results are and how the results affect and how the results will not end up in the end becoming more problematic. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So we will end up, and I also want to thank you very much for this conversation. Thank you for opening your doors to me and becoming very
Any mampenyi abedi echira ye know Professor Jane na opoku adwuma na Patricia Sefafisha amani boni.
Sayira no eyukura wo sehwidwabo so mansini mu ewo atoye etifido mantemu nana frimpon manso otoso mienu ene sehwisayira no hene na opanyine yakunafo beye empemienu 2000 na wona tena konwa asase so wakwakwa ewo nyina na ye na se ne beye na burunya bri wonso so no obetimanya bibi na wone wo ma wode akọ na no na naka sayem no ena wochirim se yakopon be chira nipa wode fa nipa so eno ntina burunya aduruso na afe no ahia na abusua nyina no adi ahia wo ka wona no wonkan hu ni se obi nso ewo mpatem ho no bo hia moa se nyina ne kakra saa de bo nyanka ekunafo ne ewihye beboa ama o man Ghana yehwe ne mu se benyina kodu mpempeso bi no yatumi aduru ho
te nyina sa no beka wo ho abom na ya maden e de aboa saira no man ye ni se burunya ba e kaye me yehunu se ye nyina ye di sa afahye aka ye wura Yesu Kristo na edam so ono so odo na odi gyaye no moma ye mfa saa odo no bi na fe ye nka ye humbom onua bibi na onua bi ni bia bomodin afre no na ono so ensan ko na no oma ye nyina nka ye humbom na fe nye sonko emfama ye ne meka ne se yankopon onhyira mu nyina mo amutimi baaye ene mo amantimi amba nyame onto supa ngum so na ye nyina nka ye humbom na nyame ya adom na bibia kwa asundue mu a enim se saira no ebefa ntoma pafra
na na frimpon manso otoso mienu sehwisaira no hene eno odi ensamu etudwa na ne kase achi no kunafo bi adoye bi so wonso dodo na nso ene kwadwo prekese etwetwe nkomo
wodi amaye no yankupo nhyira no ani enya prewa kuzo ya na se na mi nhyira no
ma ni nkyire no ya adoye ma ye nda bia sa ya da na se na mi nhyira no ya pa na ya mi nhyira wo ontonkom unya kwada yedi ni da so mpo afidi ebre na ma edi pa anti ya mi nhyira wo to anwonu wa madwuma mba ko hoso na da biara fo ewurawura ye senda biara chebo wurawura nyame ehira madwuma ne oyeye maye da biara won ko atende ye pana yekubi cheswa ye kurati ye tinwo na ya botra swa na meka bi yekubi to so che ala wo kaya dwuro mo
akunafo bia wo sehwi sayira no na sayira no hene na frimpon manso tosum yunu ekwo na doye no ebine ena etwagu ye kwadwo prekese edi amaneboyi efri sehwi asanwene so ena ebesumu ye
na krata bi efri omen asra adwumekuo no ababeda yanim hanom no mukyeremu a ensensen bi ne nam abefo ntentan so a eka bibi se omo asra adwumekuo no amakwan ama timamni bi de ne pickup ababerom magazine ne baako ababefa akode edeko ena omukyeremu se enye no kro na sansam no kro munim ne enti a amanfo anye nhwehwemu na enam mframem ema nkrofo yem hwehwe omo se na eba ne se na asra adwumekuo mu makwan matemam ni bi de ne pickup ebesesa akode edeko de pa na ode akode no ekwa akoye omukyeremu se ka na ebewura honom no eya nantwie ene de baaye omo de anantwie ba honom na anantwie no omo de ekọ baabi enti no omo de anantwie ni begu honom na enye se bi omo de ka ne ba ho se omo ba besesa akode enti asra adwumekuo ni se ye ti bibisa na ye montungu maye nyem hye ye kra na enti sa ena omo twemu se bibisa bekoso a ehu behia se ye ne omo bedin kita ho omo public relations officer no ye ne bedin kita ho ebisa ne se de pa ne koso na omo de nkyeremu aba na se ya anya hwehwemu ni sa na enenam abefo ntintan fidie so ni social media so na di ehu ebo Ghana fo a enyade a ebo akora entomo so mo de o mabi o mapona to ho no mo bi opese oba ebe ya asem no mu hwehwemu no maye krado so mo ni nipa no ebedi ensawoso na Agri Kwashi wo ye Brigadier General Director General Public Relations Emma Ghana Armed Forces wo no enanensa ehyekratai ase
awie ye be ho meka sebo no so na ya no munsuo kakraba ye ba ensem bi etodwa afimu eye kotonima abosome na emu ohwam editi me ebusumi mu no ye de ababesomo.
So wakoma ho hyehyew ana ebo periperi de broni kan hardware no a e de na se woye na se woyam so atim so
wo be pack na farmer Martin's liver salt akira kwan entem ahwie nsu agu glass mo ate Martin's liver salt no ba ko no na wo de agum
wo be hu se ehuru wa glass ni mu na wanom. Martin's liver salt ye won orange flavor ana ba ko so ye plain
wonu mu a ho beto na mum edi na anu na ho nto wo a ko hu doctor.
Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knob.
Abusuafo yamamu nyina kwa babiem yebetwa yensem no eso na sedie afikwa awie ya ye ne bia no kasebo a etwagu ye afimu nyina efri January bosome ebepem December de no ye hyase enra na yaya babedru okotonima enafe aye ohunwumo bosome no emu enunti ye de kotonima de no ebehye ase na yebeka ye akotonima bosome ni mu ye mampanya be de etre His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ano to Frankama NPP amanyoko kopiemu watamale ene asofo ni imam se wo honum edi ehia na otremu se wono de se de waka no LGBTQ hun sensem no se nyame ya dom no obeye Ghana mampanya enya de obesoso so.
LGBTQ. I want to state again without any equivocation that we will not allow it in Ghana. It is not going to be allowed. Our Bible says no, our Quran says no, our people say no. So, no, that is the answer.
Any ye mampanya abedi etre His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Kotonima abosumi no mu afimu ena Ghana mampanyi na adodankwa akufado kokopie mu ewo Blue Skies adwuma ekuo no mu mpirifo da adwuma no ekodi ehia na mampanyi ka sɛ no na wo kyerɛ mu sɛ December abosumi abato Ghana ebekɔ anim no nipa wo no mampanyi na nado waje tumi afiri ne nsɛm no enya de obesada ne tumi no de amane biem na ensɛm bi a mampanyi ka ye no ebinie
ye dwuma ye no tie anya den onipa me ba me betu no wakonwa no so no a bibia me ye no so enya no fe ni tumi jamachi emma obisa
Ghana mampanyi na adodankwa akufu adu eno odi nsam yitudwa afimu ewo kotonima abosome no emu
na kotonima abosome ni munsu ye mampanyi abedi etre His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kohre ye ma omu bie eye 124 housing unit a omu ye de ma adehye wo apiate ye beka ye atorenchen bisi wo honom emma dodo na afemu ehwere omu nkwa ebim soso ehwere omu dabre na wokɔ bie dan yi anono eno kyeremu se aban wei aye krado se obeti amanfo sufre na afensu so wape ho pomesibre.
Please, what was damaged by the explosion? We found strength in the face of the devastation, hope amidst despair, and unity of purpose despite the disintegration. We are grateful to all who offered support in our time of need, whether through words of comfort, a listening ear, or of a need or a temporary place of abode.
Ni mampanya abedi etre His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia.
Afimu ana penyere otu Franka edema NDC ya monyuku no Ura John Dramani Mahama edina ni tiremu ewo University of Energy and Natural Resources ewo fia prewo sunyane na enka ne Ghana mampenyina ne Ghana fo asini so ne kasem no na wo tirem sese Ghana fo ma no kwan na obabeso mo man Ghana obehwe ahunu se Minerals Commission atena ahodo no ene mansini biam no won sabeka bi na atumi abofo magudi etuo akoyie na 24-hour economy no so no atimi agina brane
office. You have a Minerals Commission office in your district, and they will be responsible for supervising your activities. This decentralization of much of the process for licensing would increase the number of regulated small-scale mining companies and thereby boost youth employment, particularly under our 24-hour economy policy. As part of our broader economic transformation model and a burning commitment for creating more sustainable and decent jobs for the Ghanaian youth, My administration intends to ensure the active involvement of mining engineers and related specialist graduates.
Akan Ghana Mampany Ura John Dramani Mahama Katona Bro. Na ye sign the Nisia de so Mampany and Wadi and Samui e to Jokutunuma Busuminumu afi emu.
Sanso and na Kotonima Busuminum Suya Mampanya be His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, Otu Franka Dema NPP Amanyo Coordina Pro Boko PMU Epoye Mantemum. Wane asofo ni imam se we kropon edin kitahono di tu dwase. Kania dundum na ekoso no enye dum so na enche bia etu obitwa.
Afiamu ana Professor Jane na Opoku Ajimai Oboen Kanigara Mampanyini Ora John Dramani Mahama Chidomeko December Busima Bato Agani Ekwanimu yi ode na probo kopie mu ewa santimantemu ene poultry farmers die hia na ne kasa nu na wotiam se ho akwakọ hia sa ban ode sika ehye kwawe mu o my Ghana mu na etimi boa na enuane aye kran dodo mu edifra mo no yetimi hwe na ye bra no ase
de se ya baba gi atum enka no no memi susu na akokọ no eni ho pisa afiafe no ne ade na nti sa na akwai dada ena nti sa nso na samanfo etu omhu se wo mu so adwuma wo mbeye no a ene na chesa asade no eyaba asade tesa ono so hwe na eno so eba na nka se no ma no koyie sa no a chesa nkokọ no yenyen wo ha yan so kra yentimi a export mpo na nka ye sha ase hwe se anya hwe kra Ghana de on import nkokọ a anka no kra na nka eboa na eboa ye economy no na eboa ye seed no na eboa no ma ebebre.
Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajimai ne ena etwaguye na ne kasa chire no Ghana National Association of Poultry Farmers penyina wodawo na no Ora Victor Opona Jei enso kasa bi.
Continue the growth of the economy. Edu afia yebeto aba say any political parties nishia na ye hwede obia wo ma poultry no ti atuensa frɛ NDC for but I nyina ne so yebedwene poultry ho poultry adwuma bi a esopa ba se say a me no ka say wa hohiahia.
Ora Victor Opona Jei openyini ne tetenani edema Ghana National Association of Poultry Farmers kuno esebe nyina no bededi afimu ewo Kotonima Abosome no emu.
Sanso ena Kotonima Abosome ni mu nso yebeka ya dialysis wan ya hye adehia sebe omo kidney ne sabo no ohaw bia ba beto ho no aya ye de dialysis wan ya hye ema wo mo na ebo no entumu baaye na 380 Ghana cedis eno mutumu de call 491 ebeye nsembebre yebeka ya na sabre no kwantrefo panyi National Health Insurance Authority wadano Dr. Dacosta Abuaje de betu dwa se okopiemu ewo Kolebu Teaching Hospital konfo anoche ena fe Cape Coast Central Regional Hospital a womu a ehu tua ne beye diamo mo no eyade a NHIS ebeso masene.
Dialysis no aban through the NHI eco parliament. Ye call parliament no omo my sika kakra say yemfa enhwe the needy in terms of omo ehia dialysis no, and I mean the needy as we obviously do the actuarials for all the population now omo ehia dialysis. Ama Kolebu for no eba konfo anoche so a omo de omo ni support bia into omo so yebehwe ekwan kra befa so yebeboa omo eba Cape Coast Central Regional Hospital so a omo so ni support bia nti yebehwe ba hwa 80% of the patients no ewo Kolebu nti yeguso I'm here to take the report to the board na ehona implementation no astarte.
Any year kwantrefo panyi National Health Insurance Authority wadano Dr. Dacosta Abuaje.
Enkita hudie bofo edema Ghana Cocoa Board eni wura fifi buafo afimu eni odi tudwa se free senior high school enrollment no scholarship scheme aya na wode so kokwa for mass no wotwam na wotwam so dia na wonja kokwa for ma onto na jeje mu saa keke eno nti no Cocoa Board Education Trust ena chese wobo ede ato ho no mu a obehwe hu ni se nkronkuma mu obesisi schools ahodo na atumi abo adisua.
Binding to say about Ebesha Quadebia or secondary school. Nature their scholarship on Untimi Zampa Makura Kron, Sanse, and Yadia school now or community. And in the enforced and Yadia, the bit Nutia Quadebi school fees and everyone scholarship for Abanaco secondary school. Any necessary Kana Cuckoo Board, Nanki edition Quadeco secondary school for man. Yes, can and before. And Mona, Yene, Equia Fushia, Council of Fees for New share nimra shidi jafo bi mu adwen ho tanso na yakwakufo na so no akokodi kita ho
Owura fifi boafo panyini nkitahudie bofo de makoko board na afimu wode ensemu itudwa ewo kotoni mabosome no emu
na yebeka inso akotoni mabosome ni munso so afọ hwe sikasem so Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam na abosome bia wode omani sikasem ho nsembe tudwa na ho no kiremu se efri November bosome wa afimpinu ne aduonum yenu bepem December bosome afimpinu ne aduonum yensa no sidi na ho ode no said the Ebimo Kika says Sudina who are aba from no sintesa nemu mahodi wo mu ochiremu say afi ebeye
has been largely stabilized over some time with the depreciation of the cedi against the US dollar halving from 54.2% at the end of November 2022 to 27.8% at the end of December 2022.
Any ayeswafo hwe sikasem so Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam.
Afimu na ebetodwa se dom kese wo mrase bedwa fie aban ma mrase bedwa ni bia kwan so otim de nipa bako eduasa 30 ewura bambo adwuma eku ahodo e wo Ghana mu ene se police soldier se immigration se fire ba bia opebia no obetim de nipa no akọ na no ene nam so a Urumunyanfo Patricia Piaje opanyini ya so kwamra se bedwani ejina dom kese na mu kasa edi tudwa se ensema ne nam fremu no enya de anokre bia ewo mu o
sabe omode hurukasam ena omode enam edi pe abano enim guase enti esre se ye de ye ka kire wo mo se omo wo no kure bi ewo asem ni mo omo fa emetudwa ema ye hunu se wukita figa we na we hu se ni pasumasi we oye mani sei don fa metudwa ema ye nyina ye hunu no kure wo ye de nim se eye hurukasam
Urumunyanfo Patricia Apiaje opanyini eya so kwamra se bedwani na afimu wode ensemu etudwa na nsemu nyina no bededi ekotoni mabosome no emu
sanso na kotoni mabosome ni munso yebeka ya ambulance on sensen bia na efa Dr. Atoforsen ho edom kuma ba no dani ekopiemu wo court na bra court ebua asem no NDC fo de WhatsApp ne course bia Attorney General Ora Godfred Yeboah Dame ene Richard Japa ediye editudwa omukiremu se ensemu anase nkitahudi a ekoso omumie ntem na omaye omadwen se ombema Richard Japa na ba bedi adansotrumu edietia eye Dr. Atoforsen.
I'm humbly requesting for a time and venue at your convenience to meet you for a private discussion, please. Then I'm most grateful for that kind gesture from you. Then hope to hear favorably from you. Next. This is all from Richard Japa. Then you come down here. That is from Godfred Dame. I will arrange through your brother. Thanks. That brother is the Supreme Court judge. So Godfred Dame says he will arrange through the Supreme Court judge for them to meet. So the Supreme Court judge has not requested for any meeting in his house. It's Godfred Dame who arranged the meeting. Then he said, okay, the chart show it was Godfred Dame who chose to meet Richard Japa at the house of the Supreme Court judge.
Any titina nima NDC amanyoko Ora Johnson esiedunketia.
Afimu ena ebetodwa se woswafo de nwuma ena dansia so ena no Urumunyanfo kodwo opon enkroma edan bi a EPA panyini eho ena wote Urumunyanfo na ye ne se wobeje na woje nso de a na fisem so afo Urumunyanfo Henry Koti ena chese wode edan no ema no enam so matitena ni edema EPA ko ne fa ehye PSW U asibi Ora Goswe Lawson Daniel edibetudwa se Urumunyanfo ni nim na so tu sa na mo no na EPA eden a wo so mo panyini tina mu ne yeje edema interior minister omuso do mo dade begu fom wanya adwuma
TV elected be a free works and housing minister no ho reallocate your official executive director Bangalo no edima interior minister Nidindi Henry Koti. In fact your management abomodian say omuni honorable Opon Kruma I take a decision it was assembly home.
Owura Owura Gosway Lawson Daniels opedini ya ne titinani edema EP kunu ne fa ehye PSWU asibi na wodi ensamui etudwa okotoni mabusumi no mu afi emu
sanso na kotoni mabusumi ni mu nso ebeto odwa we no dom kuma no na de beto odwa se NPP amanyoko mashase recruit foot soldiers ni di raban bonyumanim enema asoafo awosho efisem so onumunyanfo Henry Court de beto odwa se sansem ne nye nokre
ampa yayese yebe recruitment abai bia ye recruitment so ba but ye nyan strategy na abai ayese over the last 3-4 years no enko focus line na omo atoto forms yebe wie no Ghana Police Service bia na yebe nipa 2000 na nipa be 80,000 100,000 akoto forms enti abai ayese one year ato forms dada obviously one feel you are so qualified in so tifi untumi nkoye. You share how to deal with those ones.
Any onumonyamfo Henry Court swafo awoshe efisem so.
Afimu ena penyana otu franka edema NPP amonyuko no Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud bo mi o penyana be di tire o power kayaye empowerment program bi hu entmo ye so de babeboa na kayayo fo asetena mu nsem won kran afa ne ntoma pa edi afra. Ensemi ebededi kotoni mabosumi no mu afi emu
sanso ena kotoni mabosumi ni mu nso abato komisa ensem bi betu dwa nene na momframa mu se yehwe anim se yebeto aba afi abato komisa epese omufidi a oha wo ho no mode konkrofo stronghold se de be ya ombetimi edi ntwo ewo ho na so panya be de ekira abato komisa wodano Dr. Eric Bosman Asari etremu se ensem no enye nokre
implying that the Commission has sent bad equipment to certain parts of the country or frustrating the registration exercise in some regions or constituencies are championed by persons who are completely ignorant of the processes of the Electoral Commission or by persons who deliberately want to undermine the reputation and the recognition the EC enjoys in the eyes of those who understand our processes. The Commission understands that the right to register as a voter is a fundamental political right that must be protected for all Ghanaians who are at least 80 years old and meet the requirements for registration. Consequently, it's unfortunate that some will accuse the Commission of discriminating against a section of Ghanaians in the registration.
Any penya be di ekira bato komisa wodano Dr. Eric Bosman Asari.
Kotoni mabusumi no mu na bato komisa say Ghana for afei na wanya mfinsha no edun woche obechochoro wondin se de be na December abosuma abato mu no won so benya kwan na watumi atubie na wochire mu se wo hweso obechoro nipa be 623,000 din na atumi aboa Mami Jane Mensa ekasai
commence voters registration from tomorrow Tuesday the 7th of May 2024 until Monday the 27th of May 2024. The registration, which will be for 21 days, will be undertaken in all 268 district offices of the Electoral Commission across the country. Additionally, the Commission, in collaboration with its stakeholders, including the political parties, has identified 785 unwieldy electoral areas where registration will take place. These refer to riverine areas and communities which find it difficult to access our district offices as a result of distance. The selection of the 785 unwieldy areas, as mentioned, was prepared in collaboration with our staff.
Abato komisa titinani Mami Jane Mensa ana wode ensamui etudwa okotoni mabusumi no mu afi emu
na kotoni mabusumi ni mu nso na ejoso by election parliamentary one no ekoso na ekogu ye no lawyer Kwabena Boaten wono ne di nkunimu a wonya emanimu ohanchichemu aduonunum achiripon enwotwe
kotoni mabusumi no mu afi mu na Peace FM kasebo ye hwehwemu edugu apono so no ye hunu sei se na sidi na sia hata no amadwadifo brepa enie se wo kuta sidi na se so wo pe dollar ba kwa to agi se wo sesa sidi no beye wo ha eni enum 15 Ghana cedis ansan wetimanya $1 se wo pe pound no bi nso wato agi se wo kuta beye 16 Ghana cedis ansan wetimanya £1 na we na ma president of the Ghana Union of Traders Association kuna no Dr. Joseph Obenchire mu say aban onso waka na sidi nukosi a ha dwadie
ka me say depreciation na ekoso no hardwin dollar no cost so mercy de no conform say dollar no near BBA na Oko Tony Mawo abricha dollar no any de sema wo na wo fa shape no so dollar no near the asema wo na oba na wo tua duty ni o manga na mu so dollar prayer na ye de sema wo so dollar no e cost pushy cost of doing business no ye TDC ADA na ama ne bona cost na
Dr. Joseph Obeng, opinion where president awada guta kuno ano ena okotonima abusumi afimu wade ensemui etudwa.
Kotonima abusumi ni munso produce buying company adwumayefo e de betudwa sebe abusumi du aban entiomuka entinu se aban entiomuka dia ene na eyade a ombe ye kire kase die tia no titene ni Emma PBC pressure group ora Frederick Kwame Boache ne de nsemi etudwa.
Chief Executive Emri bi oba abonten beka say PBC ye de omuka Emma staff no yen workers na ni efi se on yen etiema yen nyina akra bufui na ekire no na workers no ye twe ye management no ko sector minister ho na ye koduro ono na sector minister no eya Mr. Brown e champon okache say ono kra wate enenam yeb se PBC ye de ka but ono de ya be pio no pese oti free ye ne aya no Emma ye FNA Finance and Administrative Director no edi tuja se eye no kre ya di cocoa board eka 280 million Ghana cedis.
Ani eye titine ni Emma PBC pressure group ora Frederick Kwame Boache.
Afimu ena audio bi epie monten so na audio no eye wurumanyamfo Godfred Yebo Adame Attorney General woni ofufuro bi efene Richard Jakpa ena chese nkomotwetwe ekoso ewo muntam na wo kiremu say Ora Godfred Yebo Adame Ora Richard Jakpa say ensem bia wonim efa ambulance ho nsensem aso kan beboa domkuma no ba no dani wurumnyamfo ato force no opanyine kopie mu okota wanda ne na no kakra se de be na ato force na so ebetumi ayehye na no Ora Richard Jakpa edisa audio no epie monten so na epie monten so no na MPP mpenifo kirem se debi audio no kra no hwe ni din aye 26 minutes na mom nia NDC for boy no 16 minutes na edi adanse ye se audio no NDC for edo mo sakeka.
Main opposition party NDC is involved in shield Atufose, an accused person standing trial in our courts from accountability. It is not in dispute that the justice delivery system is arguably the last bastion of a burgeoning constitutional democracy. And if it is constantly being bastardized by people who ought, in the very least, be responsible and know better, it leaves very much to be desired. We owe it to ourselves and posterity to rescue our dear country from this dark canker by those who have made it their stock in trade to spew vitriol and unapologetically take shots at a system they have little.
Lawyer Frank Davis opinion we titinani edema NPP amonyuku no wonku a ehwe emrasem so edema amonyuku no na wode ensemu etujo kotonima abusumi no mu afi emu
na kotonima abusumi ni mu nso de wie enese yebeka ya Ghana desuafo a scholarship enam so mo kopie mu wa mahodo so eje adesua no omoye wo ye kire wo Morocco se abusumi be dunie sika wo sa aban edebo omo so omasene omadesua nsemu ba bia omo beda de omo bedie ni sika no emaye edunti Emma President Emma National Union of Ghana Students to aban enim se obesre na ada wonhwe no masika no enko
the hard when say you no be more recently or hungry the same time say na sika ne nkwa na bote sem kra ne say a school for ni mpa say sika ne bia especially man or the to sanitary part tabi e dey see wo ho e wo mu fiti komu no say sika ne mpo nyampo no de ahwe ho yi at a point that wo mu bunko to dwe pa ban acho abra ban so ahwe wo mpo so onko sua de nam osumi bia o sika bia wo yi ato say wo de bebo am wo na additional sama kotote anso Yenianu so mo Morocco the same thing almost bosumi nsia ko bosumi ensum ni abantika so de mo mutime bua ma addition asem koye enko
any eye panyia National Union of Ghana Students wadano ora treme upon Daniel
we ye ensemu ebeto dwa afi mu ewo kotonuma abosumi May emu yebetwe ho aba ye ba aye ho mobosumi eye June yebebo awura mu na ensem bi eto
Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knob.
Ghana de sia mamunya na kwa babiem ye to akase bo no so e de mamoa na ye bowura aye ohumbo busumi eye June emu na June busumi mu e na Ghana ban epa Green Ghana Day dwumade bi hontomo ye so be fancy ye so na ye de aduanua o Ghana fa na ba bia na ban hwe ni mu se betima aduanua be ye 10 million na Ghana man panyin na do dan kwakofa do sere Ghana ni ba bia se dua no nya bi na wodua hwe ne bo ho ban na intimi nyini.
With your unwavering support, we have planted some 42 million trees, most of which are thriving. Today, we have the opportunity to add at least an additional 10 million trees, bringing our total to 52 million trees in just 4 years. This is an incredible achievement. Once again, I thank you, my fellow Ghanaians, and everyone who has contributed to the success of this program.
Ghana man panyin na adodankwa akufu ado eno odi ensemu itudwa ewo ayehomobo somi afi emu
sanso ena ayehomobo afi numu nsoso ena eye Dutch passport any PhD ewo yememu ho achinye ebetodwa ene na hia asem kuma akra bi mo se wo be kọ Dutch na obenya Dutch passport de akode eye sense obebo PhD ewo oman Ghana mu samre no yema mpanyi asese ye Owura John Dramani Mahama edebetodwa se chinye we a ekoso Dutch passport any PhD we yememu ni nano eye MPP amemu boni a ekoso ntia.
Widespread despair and anguish amongst our people, leading to an active debate that I have followed recently on our social media about whether securing a foreign passport to do menial jobs in Europe is better than holding a PhD in Ghana. It is a reflection of the adversity into which our nation has been plunged. Otherwise, there's no basis of comparison between a visa and a PhD.
Any mampenya Owura John Dramani Mahama.
Na ayo homo bobo sumi afimu ena Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bomi otu franka edema NPP amonyuko no ene nyamsumu mpenifo bi die hia ewo enkran. Na ne kasa no na wochirim se National Cathedral aban no da na koma so ade se obesi na atumi aboa no nyamsumu mpenifo sa akon no wondi animu kan.
National Cathedral is a very important one. The National Cathedral, I have contributed to its construction personally. I believe it's a very important thing for Ghana. But I think that as it stands now, the church has to come together and government and let us sit down and talk about the way forward for the National Cathedral. The church should come together and let us know the best way forward.
Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bomi mampenya be die chiro tu franka edema NPP amonyuko no ena ayo homo bobo sumi afimu wode ensemu yi etudwa.
Na Jobu Sumi no so Colleges of Education Teachers Union of Ghana CTAG editudwa se omo ba betie tuana ni nyina ne se omo ma aban ekopi mebu sumi de to so aduasa ba ko se eniema ebeboa ma omadwuma no omo ye betimi akoyie no se wanya ene eyade omo betie tuano ekosi samre na aban anya hwinto mu ditudwa se strike ne de ebeba so. National President Emma CTAG Owura Prince Obenhima ene kasai.
We are going on strike as a positive defiance to Aban Sebaya Aban Betumi at the National Labour Commission ruling on the buy. Now, really, no, a movie in the Abino, yes, Aban so until 1 month salary to all SETAC members are a year, all year round work, the year 2022, because now students know where in school throughout. It's here, Ejuma say, so Bemo be a year Juma throughout the year. In the Aban year, say Jumano. Emran said Aban into 1 month salary, my 2nd May last year, I never out up to this stage, no. Aban and so yes, Aban Kete say, almost any staff for this. No one identify SETAC members are similar qualifications as those who are in the public tertiary universities.
Ani penya odasitag ano Owura Prince Obenhima.
Na afimu ena ebabede die se onumanyamfo atofo se na yedum kuma no ba no dani wɔne owura Richard Jakpa wɔno so a businessman mpedifo teams wa bo my Ghana ka nyina no na efa ambulance ho nsensem ansemi kokopie mu ewo asemdibia na ansemi kokopie mu asemdibia no ena urumunyafo atofo sene ne owura Richard Jakpa ofale ensemi kokopie mu court o kyerem sei ensem krompo anase sobo yede bom no asem yatena so pen yede awie enti adenti na nipa bi sa fa chedom wa bepie mu ewo court biem enti court hwe na asem no wombo emfangu na so court kyerem sei anamontu urumunyafo atofo sene ene Richard Jakpa ebese court tutu no emra bie no ho no ebetima bo machidom enti court tutu sa na mo no a enye na mo sa gina so de futo kode ma aban kode bofo panyini attorney general say ensem odi akire no emwa enti ono so nhwe na wontwe no ho emfamfiri ho na so nyina mu no owura Godfred ye bo adame aban kode bofo panyini woni central for Kasai.
I'm conducting the matter. I'm still conducting the trial. The most important point today is that all the applications filed by the applicants have been dismissed in their entirety. All the 5 applications have failed. And I think that in reaction to this, I would say that clearly shows there's a group of people in this country who ride on manipulation of facts, distortion, and deception of the public. They're always seeking to mislead and deceive the public.
Abai mra nimini penyini urumanyamfo Godfred ye bo adame en wodi ensamui etuja na ne kase akire no domfrefo de ma NPP amonyuku no Henry Nanaboache enso kase ode to nsentwerefo anim se NPP de se yehu ye ne kaye yesi sa audio na epie mu anten so no na NDC for dom sa keka ompese omugu NPP mpenifo anim ase eno na court aka ne yi.
The court admitted that is fine, but as to the content of it, because the reason why we said so was that they exhibited 26 minutes, however, they played 16 minutes of the tape, right? So clearly it's doctored, because if you tell the whole world that, oh, you have a 26-minute tape, and then you come or you address the media and then you play only 16 minutes, and when you are asked, why did you play 16 minutes, you say that, oh, you only played what you want the public to hear. That is disingenuous.
Domfrefo de ma NPP amonyuko ne Henry Nanaboache na B ene wono so ede ensemu etudwa na penyina okasa de ma NDC amonyuko no lawyer Semije mfinso kasa ya wo chirim se court ebetima ye no pebia na NDC amonyuko de omoni aban court bofo penyini urumanyamfo Godfred ye bo adame omo bechi anyam wo maiwe mu.
The tape has been admitted, and that is why the judge made copious reference to it in delivering this ruling. And you've seen the line of cross-examination. More tapes are coming up. More tapes are coming up. Then number 2, and that is the juice of this matter. That is what makes all of us happy about this matter. Is that the trial judge says that it gives great discomfort for an attorney general and minister of justice to be speaking to an accused person when he knows that he's not supposed to be speaking to the accused person in the first place.
Lawyer Semije Mfi a national communications officer edema NDC amonyuku no na afi aye homobobo suminu mu ono so ede ensem sei etudwa.
Na John Busumini Munso ena yema mpenya bedi echa sese ye no Professor Jane na opoku agyeman wone emansa ntrofo ehia won kran ha ena ode to omanim se MPP for slogan it is possible na be ya yekoda yendwen hu biemu pa esanse ohunu so mo de omo hyebo a omo niso.
Can just shut a couple of us in a room for a couple of weeks. We can draft one for you nicely. But for whom are you doing this manifesto? Does it include journalists? Yes, it includes journalists of many areas of focus. But how about the women? What is worrying them that we should know? And if you don't go and talk to them as a group, how will you know? So it's not that you lack ideas. No, those are childish reactions. We are a serious party. And that is why we are engaging all of you. And as I said, at a time of different haircuts and at a time of old people picketing and the Ministry of Finance, it's a hard one to sell. Because at that time, they also thought that by this time, none of this, they didn't even imagine that it's possible. But that has been possible.
Any mampenyi abedi echira ye Professor Jane na opoku agyeman.
Sagana for beka ya afimu ena ebeda die se hotels ahodo ennan ya o my Ghana dia nemum snit adwumakoni na hweso no oman no eton no oman no so ton dia akwayo so afo Dr. Brian Champon ena yeton ede amano enam so ma north ton mra se bedwani worumunyanfo Samuel Okujatu abla kwa ye se debi ye ntimi ntina ha no oman ya pade nyina ne ye nton enti oboabo odoma no ye se obe mache akopie mu omampanyina tenaye na nipa bodompem e wo Labadi Beach Hotel o ye say obepie mu na one na mu akopie mu Christ the King School ho na afa akopie mu e wo omampanyina tenaye na one nam kwamu ano e na post focus won kwan se da bi omo kwan mo kwa enya da beboa orumunyam fokude to ablakwa any central focus eye.
Call on President Akufo-Addo to immediately stop the sale of our Snit Hotel. We take the view that state assets should not be sold, especially profitable ones. Historically, since 1966, the sale of state assets has not been in the supreme interest of Ghana, and we therefore cannot continue on that destructive trajectory. In any case, the government should not sell workers' properties without the permission and consent of workers and all Ghanaians. It is wrong, immoral, and unethical for ministers and government officials to buy state assets. President Akufo-Addo must not preside over this detestable and dangerous practice.
North Tom Rashebedwani will for Samuel Okuja to Ablakwa. Na yo homo bobusumi afimu odi ensemi etuja
na June busumi na mu abra sansensemi hotels yun sensema ne homene so no na odmunyamfo Brian ne Champon a Rock City Limited wada no a woyekua yosoafo edi tuja se ensemu anotom Rashebedwani odmunyamfo Sam Okuje to Ablakwa ekeka se ni hotel no kro modeka no wo kire mu se enye no kreda no mumpo no mayo madwene se June busumi no na chese ekebia na so mutu obi a waso mutu ade maginary ni nyina beba so na nyese bia owo kabia wabro ede egu ho.
I'm telling him. So see, what documents a chase Rock City 2023. I finally was GRA and made losses on family. Me wo fie bi wo Tasaku. Me Sukra. Me told 2014. Me the back channel. Me see on family Ghana for nina ni madanse for. So to me the Rock City 2023 accounts. Basse Rock City is making losses in now. Shabatakari now making losses on family.
Any onumunyamfo Brian Champon a wo yesoafo a wodakua yonsem so a Rock City Limited nso ne dia
na hotels ho nsem esori ye ewo June busumi mu no na Ghana Federation of Labour omo so de o manu tu mu bie na chochorofo de maikuyi Owura Abraham Kumsin wo tirim say o ma disneti ko no ho ye opopa enti enye onumunyamfo Samuel Okuje to Ablakwa na chese anoma bi bon hwiremagu na suma ne te ya etinkete o mai mu mo manjapade mo ton.
No, maybe we are lucky, sir. In fact, unfortunately, no organized labor. We are not organized. We have some representatives on the board, and this number is not too bad. Also, to me, stop another boy. They are the bigger forum of organized labor leadership. So, Bakachina, yes, the crown on Achakra, this year, Kosubanka embassy. Until Honorable Ablakwa came out, we didn't know until this matter came from the MP. And Sana, your neighbor, and we say, Yama Elkoye.
Owura Abraham Kumsen openinu ya chochorofo Ghana Federation of Labour ikuno na ayo homo babosome no afimu odi ensemsei etudwafa Snit ene hotels ahodo bi ahonsem sore ye no eho
na Joe busumi ni munso yebeka ya Mrashebedwafie odmunyamfo Alhassan Suhini wo ye Tamale North Mrashebedwani wode asembise bi koma aswafo a na ohwa ahonede ensem so Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe a na obisa ne se kane adundum na ekoso no eye Ghana nyina monkane no mofom so ana na Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe dia no ye ba se enye omofom so na emom enkrofo bi wo honom a se de omo de omonse keka komubites ni na ka ho bi na amasa wo hawi aba na afen so kire mu se Amandi power plant no na omo so eye maintenance bi.
ECG is not undertaking load shedding as at the time the question was asked. So Speaker, consumers were experiencing outages due to a number of factors. That included localized outages due to overload on lines and transformers. So Speaker, there are certain areas in this country that all of a sudden the number of people resident or the businesses that have accumulated, especially I can give an example of parts of East Legon, which was a purely residential area, now has become one of the major business districts, increasing power consumption, thereby hampering the existing lines there. So the transformers and the lines have to be
Any Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe swafo a na wo hwe ya ho de ne ensem so June busumi no emu
afimu na ebedadie se ekuo bi awundin ene Global Fund o ma beche Ghana nro ene containers ahodo ndro na ba bedu Ghana na so se be na aban betu asika ne atima yi containers every port no akoyebo achibidi edam so madom kuma Mrashebedwafie ebo so afo hwe apomde ho nsem so entrene se wan hwe na wan pesca and collect containers na free port wa dom kuman be ye kire e die ti aban
muni e babonti be ma government aban ultimatum say nura global fund for edebre yen a ye jai managu port a isuo bu no awie so ebo no a ebi say no nanka within 24 hours yen kele free ho e di betu dwa pa within 24 hours na minister no e babonti be pa chew say yen ma no 2 weeks na obekele ni nyina free ho ofi say na otwe mienu no emma na otwe mienu no ebesi na otwe ko wremu na mum de e kan say sanya mo ye da bia do mo kwa na mo ko jira ba ko mienu miensa no mo jankae no ho onu ankasa ne na otwe mienu na wono wa maye no ye hwe anim say ye be yi containers ni nyina nuro mu no afri port ho ankoba ne saade a ene ye ni bi e be ye ki say ye ko demonstration
Olumanyan for kwa bina minta kando sa hwedwa bosomra se bedwani ena ye homo babosumi afimu wode ensem sei etudwa
Sanso ena June busumi ni munso yebeka ya na aban ede waye kefo kaye gusu ye kase ekro gusu ade omoka omode ho nsensem ababetu edwa na June busumi ni muno Olumanyan for Frank anodom ready to just say eka aban ede waye kefo ye 95.83 million Ghana cedis no wode yemu 80 million ama womu nanso so no public relations officer Emma Wayek Ora John Kapi edibetu dwa say nya no kore omonsanka 80 million bia na emom no eye 47.125 million Ghana cedis per enomonsa aka.
Oh, well, me document omo eka wansem but me the document me director of finance Bremen no actually say me release 47.125 594 am I oh sorry yeah preparations yeah ko enim papa enti ye betumi I say yeah bon plan say o mama process no akọ in terms of bears kan be kan na ya my microphone akọ printing ni stationery BI are ready.
Any penya wodi kita ho Emma Wayek Ora John Kapi.
Afimu ena waswafo da dwadie ena mfidujuma so ena no eye wonumnyamfo Katie Hammond wode krata ekokoto mrasebedwafia no wohwe ni mu se cement bo a ekosoro sa no mrasebedwafo no betima si gina ese na ebe na ebe pe bo baako na ede ama cement ne nkonko ba se cement bo bekoso na ahuri kwam sa enam so ama penyine kwankyerefo a woda Chamber of Cement Manufacturers Ghana kuna no Dr. George Dawson amwa editudwa se gina ese mrasebedwafo pese omusie no omumpa aye o masede so omudi hu nkomo no omunim ho machi
Minister de kono wanka njubia any because the opposite oyes amrano there's a procedure. The procedure is a Uber stakeholders consultative meeting. There's a obia sa samni efa no hu bia no ekueku bia na za group bia sa sam no efa no no eze onu omunya nkita ho ansa wodi we na ko parliament by ya oni ndi ngomu bia
na enu achire no na Dr. George Dawson amwa wo san dia tudwa biem say cement bo na ekosoro nyom na ayibibi na enem ye dia cement ya kradi fira mo no ne sidi nso ahodinim enti ope dollar wo bebre sa eni so ope cement bo na yete so a na won so sidi no ye hu bibi
sidi ahodi ekofo for the past 2-3 months ekobe 4 months sidi ahodi ekofo against dollar ni de when young one did say city. The cement ejuma no. Ni na ejira enema ye kra ni de ba evi amano eba cement no e wo Ghana. Na sa nyoma ye kra no so. Sabi ye abochiska na de kra.
Penye kwankyerefo da Chamber of Cement Manufacturers Ghana kuno ano Dr. George Dawson amwa ena wode ensemu etudwa ewaye homobobo somenu mu afi emu
Sanso ena June busomenu Coalition of Domestic Election Observers omode kokobo ekoma amanyoku ahodo ni nyina se so omode ahye omuchim se afia ba ye beto na bato komisa beye katasomu emu aso bi e de aboa party bi omunyimfi omuchim esanse abato komisa eni sa atumi na wode besesa amanfo adwenkyere na national coordinator ma ekoi Ora Albert Ahin ene kasai.
There are certain things that the public need to know, especially about transparency in elections. There are a lot of people in this country who just take it that the EC is always there to steal elections. And this notion must be disputed. I have been a victim of the fact that once when I was with the EC, some election results came from Kumasi or Ashanti region and so forth and so on. I had to run away. You know, people are ignorant by elections in this country.
Any a year Penya, and as a national coordinator, my coalition of domestic election observers, Ora Albert Ahin.
Afimu na penyen kwanchere for that forestry commission no ora journality edi to just abeni so di hunu eni so bedue nua Ghana for na nyina beye 10 million no omanya kura manabro so eni omatima due nua beye 30,875,286
initiative Green Ghana the initiative no ama Ghana we Ghana any more contributed to the planting of the Green Ghana Day 2021 the target 5 million the twin distributed by 7 million 2022 20 million yes distributed about 26 million 2023 also distributed 11.5 million this year 2024 the target here 10 million. So far, I distributed 13,875,286 seedlings.
Ora John Alote, Penino Kwanche for the Forestry Commissioner no, and now Fia, your home Bosuminumu, what they and some say a tuja.
Na Joe Bosumen so Yebeka ya, Tema Port containers soon ro Ebeka or Honum. Ano muche muso munye ska no mode akle eyenura ebetimi abo adehye apomuden ensem na samre no na panya wodin kita homa aso ye hwa apomuden ensem so ora Isaac ofeba edebetu just say die aso ye hwiska sem so ama musika enti containers ahodo be adiosia 9 die omo ekwa akọ report honom
can't no na your procedures bi ayefem enye auto kana ye no faba bifa airport e hono say e ba ya clear but hano akwese you a lot of challenges but akwese untimi e ka say o edona ba abonti bi kwa koyi without nyama bi aye third party charges bi aye wo hono na unka eno hansem enti uhwa april na e twemu no e na ban ye say na be ya enkoba say aban betia ska ma aban oseti 3 member committee Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Health and Ghana Revenue Authority ye share in Gobia be free amanoni abrayin asomai yen clear ni yen ho
any a penya wodin kita homa so ye hwa apomuden sem so ora Isaac ofeba
na endro hu sensema yo homo bobosumene mu ena Dr. Benadoko boy apomuden so afo wono so ka say di tuja sana monto bi a wasa aban di gu apono so na wotimi clear containers in report no aban behwe hu ni say June bosume be kwawe no na che senseseye awie pawe a obe clear containers ni nyina enye sa ono anka say kwa akotena port ho containers no won clear ya on free ho
2 weeks ama ye hu me mpa bo say nyame man ko duru ho because after 2 weeks a month we be ndi na container no ba ene chama jena o hwehwe mi a ene port na ebe tina na ya tina container ho na sometimes you have to have some silence where oye bibia man nipa wonye no ehyan no kaka is on nerving but you deliberately do it so that those there will know that we cannot continue like that. Finance I release this cabinet media me person me cause na in fact 3 days ago me call for the doctor yanyaska 7.5 million now so you say give me let take 48 hours me see all this change the yan say by the end of this month 2 weeks time all these things should come out.
Dr. Benadoko boy apomuden so afo ena yo homo babosumenu mu wodi ensem sei etuja
June Busumeni Monso Penyin Kofa by Nick and Dinia Movement for Change Wadano Ora Alan Kojoche maintained na probono ekopiemu ewo tamale no ni adwadi fo honom kasa no ochiremu se nyame adom na obeye Ghana man panyin a obesi dwadi bi agina ne naso pa befo de ni bi dia ma omo se de be betimi aboa amedwadi ensem afa ne ntema pa efra ebiem wose wo the Traders Bank ebeba omo de bosi ehunsi hu no ehodwo edi ama wo mu
Jenti America say we are going to say and now Makota Mali Central Market Mababu Abu Market na ayame ya say a crop cashier tisa tamale market ya mutija wo mu na sitrenie ayame ya na we catch am say Semi Fotuma na be president Tambale Central Market Abu Ebeye the most modern market in Ghana. Every time say Tambale a big commercial center.
Any a penny cover by Nick and Dinia Movement for Change Wadano Ora Alan Kojo Chairman Wadin Semi Tuja Ewo June Busumini mo afi.
Awie when is a mere 2 draft fimu ayo homa babosume June mu na cha se yasa bu nkompa akoyechi akoka kai ho sei no pepon January yawie ogefo February yawie obeni March yawie oforiso yepo yawie kotonima enso so yawie na ayo homa babosume June enso no yawie nyame yadoma anwumre yesa di ahia ebekoso na ya gbawura musa ko ti se December di etwa to okra no ye de beba na ye de ababesombo na chese nyina no yakaka ye ho na madwunkyire bia mode abakase bo no so na mede etwa so edi amamo na wofa ke e woni plan station circle was Ghana fo nyina mema munyina Merry Christmas na especially Hajia Safia Mamudu was say Merry Christmas ronko enko enfama Imam Shafi Naga Jetu minim se eno no eye brofo se Hausa Kwame Fosu enso edie na twoma abotan so kuma se was official po piece of my for muni atiefo nyina no memo bibia official pa na Kwame Fosu enso edi Kwame Fosu dia na makenkan wo so hono no so kwa hunte so dodo dada na Mercy akwa ni Manuel akwa so kwa hunte so ya nyaba Adomoliga enso die nie o si piece of my phone na no mema Merry Christmas. Now you are the best radio station in Ghana. Nyaba edifri hafu Kenya say was number 1 greetings enko enfama ne mame Adom Poka eni abusuani nyina Kofi Ajiman Blackman ese Pig Farm na wo hwe kasebo no edi afri Filippo Kwabre wonso die enie wo say Akan no faka krebi na former president president elect Ora John Dramani Mahama ubidin say na waba beto ne dwumadi soronko eso wo my Ghana mu si enchian koma papa father one na Kamtona obaba from Paul Manso Cha Felix ene ne mame Auntie Mary wonso mame Auntie Mary ahasa na de baye kwadwa sempasa furniture west wo adum Kumase wonso de ababetum se utie kasebo na ayedija wasante bantemu obin bless mejo so na wo se wo se benchema wo se Merry Christmas enkoma Dr. Lesampa ben na benchema de hie nyina na wo se benchema de hie de Dr. Lesampa ben o manage no ho papa na omo penasem na wo se adwuma so de ye bobi wo fidie mu hanu wo ma ye nyina no ayiko afen so Merry Christmas enkonfama ma me Madam Janet Oben ene wo papa Roy Emmanuel Oben wo se omo nyina no wo benchema fantastic Obel Force edie ni se hwi asanyo no so wo se Ghana fo nyina no entimi ensori woka na yenta NDC amanyuko no echi na eniema entimi amfa no tuma pamfamfira wo my Ghana mu konkotodwani mu obompa ya na obobi ede ama Ghana na obobi nso ede ama NDC Merry Christmas enkoma asofo a wo asanyo no so nyina especially Apostle Samson Kumsen Prophet Wisdom Aha Prophet Simon Bequin and a Prophet Amazing Solomon Reverend Bismarck Dame and a Pastor Pastor Nkoko na Elder Junior Asamwa osi enchaso nko enkonfa mo nyina ya Paul was best news there enwa any Peace FM kasebo ofa ke makenka audio ko mensa pillar 2 wonso die nie osi power or no power NPP is the best ever ewo Ghana bakwase mu osi ye free senior high school na che se free senior school NPP de ba ya Ghana fo nya so mfaso no e dia dance se NPP de obedom Ghana Hajia Safia Mohammed incoming MP national women's organizer osi enchaso nko enko enfama no Joseph Sewa Japan Zoom Lion Ghana ko mensa pillar 2 si enchaso nko no ebi enko enfama piaga de no official pa eno de ma bena ene sadata bena piaga si enchaso nko enko enfama master planner junior kentampo kukurudu esi rado o still it is possible insha Allah and piaga master planner junior kentampo wono so edi ebetumu na meko ase hono mu a fantastic wo na abambo ho makenkan ba ko mensa majid wo bechem Toronto Merry Christmas enkonfa matano South Electoral nyina wo se damas papa so menyanfo Charles ko se edu moto abadu boom edi Emmanuel mensa majid wadwenkyira odi ebetumu no anane Abraham ata o se kasebo no kama Samuel Boache o se good afternoon ma no de mejeri se ya bena mensa majid makenkan wo soro ho no dada Oswald bless o se oh Charlie mo bodwuma pa nya menhira mo pa ye dase papa Oswald na mensa makenkan o ben bless on so makenkan wo soro ho no fantastic master planner mo nyina no makenkan Adwa Roberta Mrs OKFM o se Merry Christmas Ntoma Senkoma Dr. Gilbert Abeku Agri Santana wani wura Yiri Genevieve Benyiwa Force and Agri Osinya Kupon Enchira mo papa Ajua Roberta onso adwenchira wodi ebaye enono ewie yebegina we so na prem to be ka sebo yede besum awie yi yede nyina asi Abena Patricia na ebebo ye chidom na Prince Bafo Asamoah enso ebe adwuma omunya na beboa ye na prem to be ka sebo yede ebesum akenkanfo me Sadat Mohammed Mene
Abna Beye Nyano ma yemfasida enkoma MTN 4G Plus Mr. Wa be funtin time fidie no so pese odi agro ma ne kontem ye bibi wo so say ye adwuma na bibi bia wo ye pese kontem ma wa eye MTN 4G Plus o say table net no aya fedi juma ebeboa palma obibia akoyi ede amount. This sweet chocolate drink, special ice mineral water and drinks are sort of best point savings and loans, best assurance. You too need fufunita benkwai. Ni nyina ya no apebi bronye faka oda da dwumedi ho ebeboa ma bibia ahyehyeye ede amount. Yadam wase amamu nyina mo anitia na yemamo